It's Sweetie Pie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review on a little bit of a holiday set, kind of a little bit. I'm not sure exactly. They do consider this a holiday set. It is from their Joy and Cheer collection. If you did not notice, I am doing the e.l.f. Spotlight Ready 50-piece eye and face palette. Now, I absolutely love this palette. It is so good. It is exactly what I wanted personally, and everything has worked out pretty well. So here is the packaging. Of course, it comes in this pretty little cardboard box with the e.l.f. logo on it, and then on the back it has the it just says, create beautiful day-to-night looks with a combined 50 shades for eyes and face, including wide, sleek mirror for easy application. Gently pop individual palettes out at the side of the case. Apply the lightest eyeshadow colors over the lid as a base or highlight. Apply the medium shade in the crease to contour. Apply the darkest shade to define the eyes for depth and a smoky look. Take a blush brush and apply color on the hollows of the cheeks to create a subtle color. Sweep a bronzer color onto the hollows of the cheeks for definition, and dust around the face line to help create a healthy glow. And then it has their Play Beautifully hashtag and their elf.com, and then has the ingredients, blush and bronzer ingredients as well. And the first ingredient in the eyeshadow is mica. Second is talc. That's always a good sign. Always a good sign. The blush is talc, and the bronzer is also talc. So these are cheaper products, but this was actually quite the steal. So I purchased this at my Walmart. It was $19.98, like with tax it was like $22. It comes in this matte black packaging with their eyes, lips, face logo on it. It's pretty thick actually, and I have been using this all week long, and I have it on my face today as my blush, as my bronzer, as my eyeshadow. I have found this to be a really, really adorable palette. Let's just go into the palette before I blubber on. So, okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is this huge mirror. There is a really huge mirror. It is very good quality, beautiful, totally nice, and like you could literally... Yes, you could definitely do your entire face makeup with this. The only problem that I have is that it doesn't, oh, you might actually be able to get it to stay. But see, it just it keeps falling down though. So it's hard to keep it up like this to do your makeup. That is whatever. It comes with, the packaging. The mirror is pretty heavy, so sometimes it just droops down. Alright, so the first thing that you get in this is how many is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, this is 10 products. So you get 10 pans of product, and they range from a very, very light, under the eye, kind of a setting powder, to peachy blushes, two pink blushes, and then the rest, including this one up here, are all bronzer shades. So if you are looking for a cheaper palette that has a ton of really beautiful bronzy shades, this is definitely going to be something you're going to want to pick up. I have really, really loved this one right here, and I'm not giving you the finger. I really, really loved this one right here. It is a little bit, when I rub my finger across it, it is a little tiny bit bumpy. I don't know, just a little bit of chalky, but the color itself, it's hard to show up on my hand. When put on my face is just a really light bronzy color. That is a terrible swatch. Let's try this one right here. This is the pink and the highlight, and one of these bronzers here. And as you can see, they are quite pigmented. They are a little bit chalky, of course, with the price, but I find that they blend really beautifully on the cheeks. I am really loving this palette. I don't know, I find that making cheaper blushes is actually not that hard to do. A lot of my blushes are like to the lower end, usually e.l.f. or I have some Revlon blushes that I really like. I have some clean color blushes that I really like. But when I go and swatch, you know, like a Too Faced blush, a NARS blush, a lot of the time there isn't as much difference as I would think there would be. So I am really happy with using a palette like this for my blush and then spending a little extra on a foundation or a concealer or a primer or, you know, some really beautiful eyeshadows that I'm like looking forward to. That is a hint for the future to come. I have made a Sephora purchase for my birthday and I am so excited. But yeah, get on with the palette, Melissa. Okay, so when you take this out, okay, I'm trying to show you this. So this piece comes out. It is the blushes. It's just in like that plastic packaging. And then you get all of these eyeshadows. Okay, and I really like these eyeshadows. I think that if you are a neutral person that doesn't wear a ton of color but would like a little bit of color, this is a really beautiful palette. The eyeshadows are really good quality, actually. I haven't found as much chalkiness as I found like in the blush and the bronzer. I'm just going to show you, like, this blue was really, really beautiful on the lids. And pigment wise, they are pretty good. Like, they're not bad. The matte shades are a little less pigmented than the shimmery ones, of course, but I'm just picking some of the ones out of the palette that I really, really loved. This green one was really beautiful. This red one was gorgeous. Oops, getting it on my fingers. But yeah, here's a, you know, some of the colors, but there are tons of colors to choose from in this palette. It is just a really good palette for like an everyday sort of look kind of thing. For someone like me who has like 2 billion eyeshadows, this is probably not going to get used as much as I think it's going to be used. Some of the colors are a little bit muddy, I will not lie about that. I did find that some of the colors just like did not pick up on my brush as much, so I was doing a lot of blending, like color after color, to see which one was going to work for me. So of course it is like a hit or a miss kind of thing. I would say that like 90% of the shimmery shades in this are beautiful. Like, they are so, so pretty. Like this one here, really beautiful, very pigmented. This one as well, right here, it's really beautiful. I love it as well. They are a lot of silvery shades, but I pretty much find all of them to be pretty chalky and not amazingly pigmented. So if you are wanting to go in with any of those shadows, I would strongly suggest a base underneath them. Really good base is NYX in the color Milk, or really any white Kajal pencil will do perfectly. And I'm so trying not to say oh my gosh. Anyway, so yeah, what else can I say about this palette? Oh, one other thing that I actually really love about all the e.l.f. palettes, it seems, most palettes that e.l.f. brings out around the holidays are these types of palettes, where when you are finished with the products and you don't want them anymore, they're old, what have you, you can take this and actually make it into a Z palette. And it makes a perfect Z palette. It's not the, well, really, you know what? It's actually not as unsturdy as you would think. This would definitely be great for traveling, even as long as you made sure that your pans were held down. You could put like a metal sheet in here and make them magnetic. You could make sure like you glue them down with glue. You have to do something to keep your pans from moving around inside here, because I could just see, like, because of the thickness, like there would be quite a bit of room and they might slide between each other, and that would be a disaster if you were like traveling or whatever. So yeah, this palette was really nice. You know, for the $19, I think it was well worth it. The shadows, although they can be a hit and a miss, I think that you can definitely work with all of them. A little bit of like the Smashbox, oh, Shadow Insurance? No. Which one is that? I cannot remember. Oh my gosh. It is the Photo Finish. Ooh, I can't remember. I will put it down below which primer works really, really well with these shadows. I just got it in a Sephora Favorites. Go watch that video if you want to figure out what is in the Extravagant Eyes kit. It is really beautiful. I had so much fun doing that tutorial, or doing that review. So yeah, guys, like, this was that palette, and it was really nice. It's well worth the money, I think. And yeah, I hope you guys are really enjoying my videos. And subscribe, comment, like, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Oh.